Our rooster, we can hear him from here.
You didn't hear that?
Yeah, I heard it. It's not our rooster, though.
No. There's a rooster. Way the fuck over here.
Yeah, there's houses all around here. We're right on Eagle Lake, but in the back, behind all the houses. That's pretty elderberry. These ones have more cyanide in them, and for some reason the berries are all hung over. Maybe a bird landed on there and knocked them over, and they got too heavy. Knocked the leaf down. I seen something moving in the leaves, and then I got down here and where did it go? Am I crazy? I thought I seen something. You see it? Robert, how'd you find us way down here? You silly toad.
He's just a pothead.
Some of them are really bleached out, but you can see the rim and color. Sorry about the shaky camera. They're all down this spruce log. There we go. That's better. Caveman pointed out two really beautiful ones on this side, I agree. A beautiful color. I'm not climbing in there. Run, little Robert, run! Gotta be wearing the toad crossing. Those things are quick. Usually you see them, they look like a grasshopper. Make sure you don't step on any. Usually when you see one, you'll see more. You've seen like 2 or 3. By the time I turn the camera on,
They're gone.
they're gone. They're so cute though. The lower areas, be watchful for little baby toads. Slow down, where you going?
Where you going in a hurry?
So cute. There you go. On your way, Lulu. I can literally smell that these were in the humidity on the air blooming somewhere. So there's more around. It hangs in the humidity of the air. You can smell mushrooms sometimes. It's pretty cool. Pretty sweaty on this walk. It's hot. Now that it's a highway.
Yeah, no,
There's not many this year, but there is some. That's blueberries and strawberries. But it's kind of too hot to go fishing. I just want to show you the berries. Got a couple of raspberries. We're just starting. I'll show you the area. It's right beside a highway. I'll wait till the car goes by. Right beside a highway. And you get these hills. Sorry, the sun. You get the hills, and they're perfect for berries to start taking over your natural berries. You get a couple of no trespassing signs, so you don't want to get on people's property. And you shouldn't really be picking things off the side of the road, but sometimes that's what opens it up. So you can actually get enough light on the berries for them to grow. And they don't have enough light, they're gonna not grow. They won't have a berry anyway. They need enough sunlight to have a berry. These toad crossings are really slowing us down, Robert. And they're so cute. Isn't it? And tiny. Hello there, Tony. Hello, Noni, 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 Noni. Bye-bye, Noni.
there you go.
One toad. Where'd he go? Two toads.
They say about 4:30.
No.
5.
Takes a long time to walk it out here.
Maybe 7.
You take any, it's 6. You take any breaks, staring up and look at the trees. It's a couple hours.
Yeah.
It's a good exercise. Here we can't hear the traffic, and we've been listening to traffic right beside the road, and it's really annoying. So, listen, trumpet bird. Really, there's a trumpet bird. I know, I turkey. It's a chill out spot.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually kind of nice there. And dry.
Mm-hmm.
Not very many bugs. I think that's the second mosquito. Not too bad. I think it's all the pine trees that's around. Not too many though. Not too cool, not too hot. Good spot. And that trumpet bird, I like the trumpet bird. Helps me get rid of headaches. I like the trumpet bird. I don't know what kind of bird it is, but I like the trumpet bird. Oh, that bird.
Pee. Sorry, Robert.
3 and 4 toads. I'm not supposed to be counting. And I kind of almost forgot what number it was on back there. This one is a 5. 5 toads. We're seeing so many of them, we thought, why not count? It's not shed-worse. Toad, hold still.
Or 6.
Hold still. Hold closer. Mackerel. Mackerel. Mackerel, mackerel, frog. So there's 6 over there. He held still until I moved. So yeah, there's 6 up there. Sorry, I'm missing people.
Did you get him?
Yeah,
No, not yet.
here's my money. Yeah, that was 5. You had 6. Are we gonna find any more? We found like, what, 3 or 4 big toads. Now, Robert, you have your spies out working extremely well. They're everywhere.
Yeah, if I catch a big one, I would make
Don't-
a frog leg.
Don't worry, we only got a few blueberries. Oh, yeah, I'm not walking very straight. A few blueberries, no mushrooms.
Not yet.
But every time we see frogs, I'm thinking we're missing the mushrooms that are in the bush. We've seen a lot of cool mushrooms that I got clips for. And I need to put up a lot more. A lot more clips. Okay, we'll be back with more frogs. Toad. 7. Wherever it went. Seven toads. And a trumpet bird. I really don't know what it is, but it sounds like a trumpet or something. I don't know. One day I'll figure out what bird makes that noise. It's pretty. I only hear them in the forest. I don't think we even hear them at our house.
No.
They make me want to be quiet.
We're hunting toads.
Yeah, we're hunting toads. No more mushrooms. We're watching for toads so we don't step on them.
Scared rabbits. Spike back.
Seeing this bird in the woods.
But no toad has been harmed in this film.
If you don't know what you're looking for to eat, then you would starve unless you're eating animals. Because there are so, like, there's ferns there that you can technically eat them, but they're not the best ones to eat. They can cause a bunch of problems with, I think, your B vitamins. I think we're looking at hazelnut here, which is fine unless the deer ate them off or chipmunks ate them all. So, could be moose here. The way that they're chopped off, people either chop them off or a moose did, probably. Those twigs there. That's some pretty big tree there. Pretty big twig. Pretty hard, too. Yeah, it looks like people might have done it. Maybe to keep the trail. You never know, moose could have chopped all that off.
Look like they're just taking clippings.
Yeah, they'd take the clippings all off the top. Anything that's soft, they'd eat. And then the plant would defend itself and make more things that taste,
Yeah.
well, they taste yucky.
Yeah.
And they'll shoot up
There's number 8.
new shoots. And 8 toads. Okay, I'm gonna let this go for now. Come up on something and it's like, oh yeah, that's a little weird. That's a little out of place.
I think a Yeti had lunch.
Yeah. Yeti was having lunch with that log. I mean, lots of bugs and grubs and mushrooms.
That metal?
That looks like poop. I don't know what that is. That looks like a bird poop.
Bird poop or, yeah.
That looks like a bird poop.
There's kind of like a feather there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or a big snake poop.
You never know, animals can like this spot to roll around and pick out grubs. And I bet it wouldn't be just a bear. A bear would rip that apart and birds would follow. Hear them?
Like a rooster?
Yeah.
Or a hen?
A crow.
Yeah.
They like a lot of protein, and that is their natural food.
Yeah.
Not on the side of the highway.
Not garbage.
You hear the highway?
And we're probably about a mile in.
A tiny bit. Sounds a lot better. But you still hear it. So I'd rather them eating something like that. Making poopy. A bear probably ripped it apart. And raccoon would even do it.
Yeah.
Skunks.
Raccoon.
You set up, that's where you want to set up a trail camp. You're seeing a lot of evidence right there of animals. And this is a loose spot. You see how this goes down maybe 20 feet?
Yeah, about that.
And then back up 20 feet?
Yeah.
So this whole area at one point was probably a floodplain.
Yeah.
But now it's pretty low because of our dam.
Right.
If the dam wasn't there, that would be full, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be full of water if we didn't have a dam. So
That's why we have little creeks.
That in here is where we get the black trumpet chanterelle. We're still like an hour away from home. If we book it, maybe 45 minutes. 45 minutes. But we're not booking it.
No,
We got slow roasting supper on. I thought I seen something in there. Probably. Yeah, right in there. They look like mushrooms to me. I don't know what they are though. The humidity. I want to cough. Looks like mushrooms. Nope, it's leaves. Leaves. It's nice and soft in here. You can tell at one point, you know, that wasn't really land too much. It's all been put here by the not rimmer man here. All new land. Except for the tree roots that mushrooms like to grow in. That one looks like a rushula. It's pretty that turny. Feels like a velvety top though. Yeah. Mosquito in my ear. That's annoying, mosquito. Okay, I gotta get moving. It's a neat area. We're not going way in there to check those mushrooms, but they're not up yet. Another couple weeks to a month almost before freeze. They might be early this year too.
They say about 4:30.
No.
5.
Takes a long time to walk it out here.
Okay, 7.
You take any insects.